Good morning. This is the podcast, Ancient Rome Today. Since the 21st of April is the birthday of Rome, it seems to be the right moment to talk about this great city and Roman civilization in general. Obviously, it's not possible to tell the entire history of ancient Rome in a single episode, but it will be possible to recap the lessons of this incredible civilization. It's often said that everything new is the forgotten old. Most events that seem new have already happened. This refers especially to the political, social, and cultural spheres. By analyzing past history, especially that of the great Roman civilization, we can explain most modern events. Let's start with the concept of sustainability and quality. The Romans created civil and military infrastructure that lasted for centuries. Many bridges, aqueducts, sewers, and roads are still well preserved today. Of course, some maintenance is always needed, but when an infrastructure object lasts for centuries or even millennia, that's a phenomenon. Today, for example, modern roads are damaged after heavy rain or snowfall. There are many doubts about whether contemporary roads, bridges, and buildings could last for centuries. The concept of quality and sustainability was also applied to urban planning. The Colosseum and the Pantheon are two examples of ancient engineering superiority. In fact, many modern engineers study the concepts used to build the Colosseum and the Pantheon, but have not yet discovered all the secrets of Roman architecture. Another thing we could learn from the ancient civilization is respect for nature. Indeed, nature had always been a queen. All anthropogenic activity was organized in a way to not harm nature. The Romans had many deities associated with natural events and their respective cults. Among other things, Romans lived in harmony with the solar and lunar cycles because they strongly believed that humanity was an integral part of the universe. For example, the Roman New Year fell on the 1st of March, the time of year when the days lengthen, the trees bloom, and nature awakens. The Roman school can also teach us many military lessons, as the legionaries were successful on the battlefield. Even after defeat, they analyzed that experience to improve and adjust their strategies based on the opponent, the battlefield, and other important factors. In fact, Roman military strategies are still studied by armies around the world. Another important lesson that Roman civilization can give us is tolerance. At the most prosperous period of the Roman Empire, there were around 1 million inhabitants in Rome. They came from different countries and continents. The Romans were tolerant of different peoples, even with regard to their religion, culture, and language. As we can see, some so-called modern global superpowers, the neo-imperialist countries, adopt this concept of cultural tolerance, which attracts people from all over the world. For example, the United States of America is home to people from almost every nation in the world. Being the cradle of modern civilization, Rome could teach us many useful things. We have covered some of these today: discipline, respect for nature, tolerance, quality, and the desire for improvement. But obviously, there are many more to discover and learn.